Hello, it's a beautiful day, and I'm sure you're doing great today. All right, today's lesson is use of was or were, don't or doesn't. Quickly, I'd like us to recall, according to the rule of Concord, that is the subject verb agreement, when we'll have a singular subject. A singular subject is usually used with a singular verb, while a plural subject is usually used with a plural verb, and a subject can either be a noun or a pronoun. Okay, so at the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain the use of was or were in sentences and explain the use of don't or doesn't in sentences. Now, note, was is a singular auxiliary verb, while were is a plural auxiliary verb, and was is usually used with singular nouns or pronouns. Okay, so you say I was at the market, he was there, she was there, it was there. Okay, we were there, you were there, they were there. All right, so we can have was and were in the negative form. When it says in the negative form, it will be was not. Okay, or you say wasn't, I wasn't, he wasn't, she wasn't, it wasn't. All right, so where, when it is in the negative form, it will be were not, or you say weren't. All right, so we have we weren't, you weren't, they weren't. And it can also be in the question form. You say was I, was he, was she, what was it, were we, were you, were they. Okay, so the use of don't and doesn't. Note that don't is from do not. Okay, why doesn't is from does not. Okay, and do is what? Do is a plural verb. Does is a singular verb. Remember that singular verbs usually end in s, while plural verbs don't usually end in s. So when we say don't, that means we have the do in the negative form, and it we say uh, doesn't, we have the does in the negative form. Okay, so we usually use don't with this subject. We use it with I, you, we, they. Don't is plural, so it will be used with plural subjects. Note that this pronoun I is usually an exception, because you will be wondering, because it's just one person, why do we have to use it with don't? Why can't it be doesn't? Okay, you don't say I doesn't go there. That's incorrect. Okay, even though it's just one person, in this case we use pronoun I with the plural auxiliary verb don't. Okay, so you say I don't go, you don't go, we don't go, they don't go. Okay, so doesn't is used with this singular subject. Okay, and we have he doesn't go, or you say he doesn't like it, she doesn't go, it doesn't go. Okay, now we can have, you need to be very careful of this. You don't say I no live in Japan. That's incorrect. You say I don't live in Japan. Okay, now she has a cat. You can see that's correct. She doesn't has a cat. You've used doesn't, you can't say has. That's incorrect. It will be what? She doesn't have a cat. Even though the as is a what? Is a singular auxiliary verb, you still have to use you still have to use the auxiliary verb have. Anytime you use the auxiliary verb, when it's in the singular form, that's the doesn't, you will use it with the plural have. Okay, now so it will be she doesn't have a cat. Now we have these examples. I would like us to treat it, and you're going to put don't or doesn't in this example. So we have he dash live in Mexico. What kind of verb are we going to put here? It should be he doesn't live in Mexico. Why? Because he is what is a singular subject, so it will go with a singular verb doesn't. Okay, I told you that doesn't is from does not. Okay, and singular verbs usually end in s, while plural verbs don't usually end in s. Okay, so he, she don't, you can't say she is it she don't or she doesn't. All right, it will be what? She doesn't work in a bank. She doesn't work in a bank. Fantastic. Okay, I dash play golf. It will be what? I don't play golf. Fantastic. Okay, all right, so you're going to answer this next one. Max dash listen to the radio. It will be what? Yes, clap yourself. I can see you got it correctly. So it's Max doesn't listen to the radio. We dash speak Chinese. We what? Don't speak Chinese. You can see that we is plural, so it will be used with plural verb don't. All right. You dash drink coffee. You don't drink coffee. Shelly dash drink warm milk. Shelly doesn't drink warm milk. All right, so you can see you've tried. Okay, so go through it again and go through the lesson on the Concord, and ensure you take good care of yourself, and do have a wonderful day. Bye.